started raining. She said, I don't mind. Got him dancing in a white sundress. Couldn't even find one dry thread, my oh my. I didn't know what I was getting into. I wish the four-wheel drive was just two. Cause a girl like her on a night like this make a man wanna stay right where he is. There's trouble in the way, your green eyes are glowing, I'm holding on tight.
We welcome you to Concord, North Carolina, the home of the Charlotte Motor Speedways. Today we're racing the Charlotte Roval for the Bank of America Roval 400 as it's a cutoff race in the round of 12 as we decide who makes it into the next round of the playoffs in the Celsius Community Cup Series here today. As let's go ahead and get to some drivers to watch for here today at Charlotte. Harrison Burton earns the pole here today for the Charlotte Roval. He's got a fast FVP Menards car. Look for him to be out front all day long. AJ Allmendinger just barely misses out in the playoffs, but he's got a fast car today, and he's really good on the road courses. And finally, in the Project 91 entry today is Kimi Räikkönen driving that iFly Chevrolet Camaro for Trackhouse Racing. In row 1, it's Harrison Burton and Denny Hamlin. In row 2, it's the rookie Ty Gibbs and AJ Allmendinger. In row 3, it's Ryan Blaney and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Then we have Kyle Larson and Bubba Wallace. Next up, we have Chase Briscoe and Christopher Buescher. Then we have the Project 91 car, Kimi Räikkönen and Martin Truex Jr. Next, we have Austin Dillon and Chase Elliott. Next up, we have Justin Haley and Bad Brad Keselowski. Then we have Happy Harvick and Austin Cindric. Next up, we have Alex Bowman and Kyle Busch. Next up, we have Eric Almirola and then Joey Logano. Then we have That Jones Boy and Ryan Priest. We have William Byron and Daniel Suarez. Next up, we have Ring That Bell, Christopher Bell, and Tyler Reddick. Then we have the Watermelon Man, Ross Chastain and Todd Gilliland. Michael McDowell and Corey LaJoie. Then we have Mike Rockenfeller and in the 13 for Colleague Racing, Chandler Smith. Next up, we have Jensen Button and Andy Lally. And rounding out the field today is BJ McLeod. Here's today's pre-race summary, as this is the final race in the round of 12, so this is an elimination race. We'll go 8 laps, no breaks at the stages. We'll be 2, 2, and 4 in the stages today. Let's go racing, boys. Before we start this race, got to give a big shout out to W Energy, who is sponsoring the channel. As if you want to save money off of getting W Energy, just use code MSN Racing at checkout and you'll get 10% off your order. So next time you want to go get some energy drinks, try W Energy out. And don't forget to use that promo code MSN Racing to get 10% off your order next time you use W Energy. Now let's sit it down to the booth. Green flag in the air. We're underway from the Charlotte Roval as they head into turn 1. They're 3 wide. Ty Gibbs 3 wide through the field as Harrison Burton gets through cleanly as they head into the oval section of the track. Down the back straightaway for the first time today. Into the backstretch chicane. Harrison Burton leads as they come to the final lap in stage number 1. Harrison Burton leads. Ty Gibbs second. Oh, they make contact too. JGR teammates. A big wreck at turn 1. As a tough break for a lot of these guys as the caution comes out. This will also end stage 1. Here under caution as Ty Gibbs, Ryan Blaney, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Kyle Larson, and Denny Hamlin all involved in this wreck in turn 1. So let's take a look at this in the replay. You can just see Denny Hamlin kind of got into Ty Gibbs' teammate there. Just trying to get the extra stage points here. I mean, it's the playoffs. That's what these guys are trying to do here, get those extra points. You know, guys do this all the time here in the playoffs. They want to get these stage points, especially in an elimination race here. I know really well Denny Hamlin really didn't want to spin out his teammate there, Ty Gibbs, but, you know, it's just a learning experience here for Ty Gibbs here. I mean, first year in NASCAR Cup Series, you know, was wanting to fight for a championship here. It's a learning experience here. I mean, figuring out what it's like to get all the points that Denny Hamlin wanting to get past there. As they come back to the line here to figure out who's going to win the stage. Going to go to Harrison Burton. He's going to win stage 1 here today. But definitely not the way some of these guys wanted to end their day. A lot of these guys were running up front. Ty Gibbs was running second. Up there in third was Denny Hamlin. So a lot of these guys were running up there at the front. But, I mean, these guys are just trying to fight for the extra positions here. And this is what happens in playoff racing. Sometimes mistakes happen and end in the fence. But it looks like we're going to restart here with 1 lap to go in stage number 2, as Harrison Burton, the stage 1 leader, will lead us to the green flag, followed by Chase Briscoe. And look down there in third, that Project 91 car that we're talking about, Kimi Räikkönen, and another car we're talking about, AJ Allmendinger. Let's go back racing here.
Lifts right up off the ground.
Well, we were sitting on a truck bed when it started raining. She said, I don't mind, got him dancing in a white sundress. Couldn't even find one dry thread, my oh my. I didn't know what I was getting into. I wish the four-wheel drive was just two, cause a girl like her on a night like this make a man wanna stay right where he is. A shovel in the way, green eyes are glowing, I'm holding on tight.
Green flag in the air, good start for Burton. They made contact, they wreck in the barrier. This is the second caution of the day after a huge wreck here on stage number 2. As we take a look at the replay here, as it looked like Kimi Räikkönen got loose, hooked the 14, which ended up hooking the 21. 16 was an innocent bystander, so was the 23. It looked like the 3 car hit the back end of the 23. Christopher Buescher will win the stage here, as Austin Hillen will head into the pit road. We'll get to repairs. We can see a lot of tape on the front end of that 3 car for Austin Dillon as he heads back onto the track. But we get ready to restart here. 3 laps to go in this race, as Austin Dillon able to make minimum speed here.
Well, we were sitting on a truck bed when it started raining. She said, I don't mind, got him dancing in a white sundress. Couldn't even find one dry thread, my oh my. I didn't know what I was getting into. I wish the four-wheel drive was just two, cause a girl like her on a night like this make a man wanna stay right where he is. A shovel in the way, green eyes are glowing, I'm holding on tight. There we were.
Green flag back in the air at the Charlotte Roval with 3 to go as they head to turn 1. They're 3-1. Keselowski spins. Bowman hit the wall as Christopher Buescher gets away as he has the lead on the back straightaway right now with 3 laps to go as they head into the oval section, into the front stretch chicane, coming to 2 laps to go here at the Charlotte Roval into turn 1 as Christopher Buescher has a huge lead over Chase Elliott currently right now, over 2 seconds over the 9 car as on the backstretch chicane here. Christopher Buescher going into the oval section of the track, coming here into the front stretch chicane, 1 to go as Christopher Buescher lead. Oh, they got a wreck. The caution's out. As the caution will come out, as this will end the race. Chris Buescher is your winner, and he has punched his ticket into the Eliminator 8 round as Martin Truex Jr., Justin Haley, and Austin Cindric all involved in this. So the regular season points champion involved in the records. Let's get a replay here. As you can just see, contact from William Byron, kind of got into the 19 car, kind of got the 31 Haley involved in the 2 car, just pounds of 31. As this victory is sponsored by Advanced Auto Parts as he burns it down in the front straightaway here at Charlotte Roval. As here is your finishing results. Chris Buescher is going to take the win, followed by Chase Elliott, Kevin Harvick, William Byron. Kyle Busch down there getting top 5. Good finish for Ryan Preece today. As in the top 20, Michael McDowell, Todd Gilliland, Mike Rockenfeller with pretty good races. You see, not that good of a race for Tyler Reddick or Logano at all. Same with Chastain. 2 track-out cars, though, finished right side each other with Chastain and Suarez. Same with the front row guys with McDowell and Gilliland. Corey LaJoie in the top 20. Same with the Rick Ware car and Jenson Button. And same with Chandler Smith in the 13 car. The only call-it car to finish. Andy Lally, 21st. BJ LeCloud, 22nd. Austin Dillon, 23rd. And then the DNF, Cindric, Haley, Truex, Briscoe, Allmendinger, Wallace, Räikkönen, Burton, Hamlin, Larson, Stenhouse, Blaney, and Gibbs. Gonna hurt a lot of these playoff drivers, though, here with the DNFs here at the Charlotte Roval here. But we'll continue on. Next week, we'll head to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, where we'll be on ESMN, another one of the board members for the Celsius Community Cup Series. We cannot wait to host that race here with ESMN. And I'm Missouri Sports Network, and the next time you see me, it'll be the NASCAR Celsius Cup Series Daytona 500. So I cannot wait to bring you that for my series, and we'll see you guys then for Season 4 Daytona.
There we were, in the back of that old C71, the road was dirt. A couple kids waiting on some cherry red. Baby, I still recall the taste. We were a few beers shy of freedom. I had my hands around your waist. You said, babe, I'm getting